As we step into our golden years, especially beyond age 70, the dream of living a long, fulfilling life becomes a powerful goal. While genetics and medical advances play a role, our habits have perhaps the greatest impact on our health and longevity. It's in the simple, everyday choices we make, the routines, attitudes, and behaviors we adopt, that our future takes shape. Yet, many of us unknowingly hold on to certain habits that may be silently shortening our lives. Imagine embracing each day with energy, clarity, and a sense of purpose. What if we told you that reaching this level of vitality could be as simple as letting go? Letting go of habits that, although once helpful, may now limit your health, drain your energy, and dampen your peace. The journey to longevity isn't about adopting a restrictive lifestyle. It's about shedding the weight of unnecessary practices to make room for joy, freedom, and health in its purest form. In this video, we'll uncover 9 crucial habits that may be holding you back from living your best life in retirement. From the importance of prioritizing physical and mental well-being to rethinking your approach to family relationships and financial security, each section reveals insights that can empower you to make life-enhancing changes. By releasing these habits, you're not only paving the way for a longer life, but one that is richer, more fulfilling, and aligned with your deepest desires for peace and happiness. Whether it's managing stress, nurturing positive relationships, or staying physically active, each of these changes serves as a stepping stone toward a vibrant future. Join us as we explore these life-changing habits, and remember to subscribe to our channel for more insights on crafting a joyful, healthy, and lasting life at every stage. So, if you're ready to unlock the keys to longevity by letting go of what no longer serves you, let's dive in. Your golden years have the potential to be some of the most beautiful and fulfilling chapters of your life, and it all starts with these small but powerful changes. Prioritizing physical and mental well-being. As we move into our later years, prioritizing physical and mental well-being becomes not only essential but also empowering. Our health forms the foundation for every joyful experience, every fulfilling relationship, and every pursuit we wish to explore. Making conscious choices to nurture both body and mind allows us to age gracefully, with strength and clarity, and to fully enjoy the freedom and possibilities that come with retirement. Consider Mr. Allen, a retired physician who noticed his energy dwindling and joint pain increasing as he entered his 70s. Realizing that his lifestyle choices were impacting his quality of life, he committed to walking every day, practicing gentle yoga, and incorporating fresh, balanced meals into his routine. These simple adjustments transformed his health, allowing him to enjoy his hobbies and spend time with his family without limitations. Alan's story is a testament to how physical and mental health practices can profoundly enhance our quality of life. Physical activity, even in moderate forms, is invaluable. Studies have shown that engaging in regular exercise, such as walking, stretching, or swimming, improves cardiovascular health, strengthens muscles, and boosts flexibility. These benefits are particularly significant as we age, as they reduce the risk of falls, help maintain mobility, and contribute to overall physical resilience. Physical movement also releases endorphins, natural mood enhancers that reduce stress and foster a sense of well-being, supporting both body and mind. Diet, too, plays a pivotal role. Our metabolism slows with age, and our nutritional needs shift, making it essential to focus on whole, nutrient-rich foods. Incorporating a diet filled with vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, and whole grains provides us with the vitamins and minerals our bodies need to thrive. Staying hydrated is equally important, as it helps maintain cognitive clarity, boosts energy, and supports nearly every bodily function. Small changes in diet can have a profound effect, revitalizing both physical and mental health. Mental well-being is just as critical, and nurturing it requires deliberate choices. Engaging in activities that challenge the mind, such as puzzles, reading, or learning new skills, keeps cognitive functions sharp and helps prevent decline. Practicing mindfulness, whether through meditation, deep breathing, or simply spending time in nature, reduces stress, calms the mind, and fosters inner peace. Such practices allow us to navigate life's challenges with resilience and clarity, contributing to overall mental vitality. Social connections also play a role in mental well-being, providing emotional support, a sense of purpose, and opportunities for meaningful interactions. Studies show that maintaining friendships and family connections reduces feelings of loneliness, boosts mood, and even improves cognitive health. Mrs. Emily, a retiree, attends a weekly book club that gives her purpose and joy, reminding her of the power of social interaction in staying mentally and emotionally engaged. Prioritizing physical and mental well-being is ultimately an act of self-care and self-respect. In doing so, we lay a foundation for resilience, joy, and the freedom to enjoy our golden years to the fullest. Investing in wellness not only enriches our own lives, but also inspires others to care for themselves, creating a legacy of vitality and empowerment. A commitment to both physical and mental health means we're not only adding years to our life, but life to our years. This approach transforms our golden years into a time of rich experiences, clarity, and joy, empowering us to age with strength, dignity, and purpose. Let go of excessive worry about family responsibilities. One of the most challenging aspects of aging is learning to let go of the constant concern we feel for our family's well-being. As we enter retirement and the later years of life, it's natural to want to remain involved in the lives of our children and grandchildren. However, worrying excessively about family responsibilities can take a toll on our health, happiness, and peace of mind. Letting go of this habit doesn't mean that we love our family any less. It simply means we're choosing to focus on a balanced, healthy way of supporting them. Consider Mrs. Jane, a grandmother who had always placed her family at the center of her life. Even in retirement, she would spend hours worrying about her children's financial stability, her grandchildren's education, and various other aspects of their lives. Over time, these concerns drained her energy and left her feeling anxious, unable to fully relax and enjoy her own pursuits. When Jane decided to let go of these worries, trusting that her family members could handle their challenges, she found a renewed sense of peace. She was able to show up for her family with a clearer, calmer presence, offering support without being weighed down by stress. Excessive worry about family not only affects mental well-being, but also impacts physical health. Studies indicate that chronic stress, often driven by unrelenting concerns, can lead to conditions like high blood pressure, heart issues, and compromised immune function. By reducing the habit of excessive worrying, we protect our health, preserving our strength and energy for moments when our family genuinely needs us. When we're well, we can be a source of positive energy, which in turn creates a happier, healthier environment for everyone. Letting go of family worries is about trusting in the resilience and capabilities of our loved ones. Our children and grandchildren are on their own life journeys, facing challenges that will shape and strengthen them. Rather than constantly trying to shield them from difficulties, allowing them space to make decisions and handle challenges on their own builds their independence. They learn to rely on their own skills and judgment, while we get to play the role of support and guidance when needed. Letting go doesn't mean complete detachment. Instead, it's about offering our support in a way that respects both our boundaries and theirs. By focusing on our own needs and goals, we set an example of self-care that our loved ones can emulate. Shifting the focus to our well-being doesn't only benefit us, it creates a ripple effect, allowing us to engage with our family from a place of peace and presence rather than anxiety. Ultimately, letting go of excessive worry is an act of love for ourselves and our family. It allows us to enjoy our golden years with peace, empowering our loved ones to grow while giving ourselves the freedom to pursue a fulfilling, balanced life. Saving for future security and peace. As we enter our retirement years, financial security takes on new importance. Saving for the future isn't merely about having funds for emergencies. It's about cultivating peace of mind, preserving our independence, and allowing ourselves to fully enjoy this stage of life without the stress of financial worries. Financial stability provides a foundation of confidence, giving us the freedom to make choices that enhance our quality of life, pursue our interests, and focus on our well-being. Take the example of Mr. Robert, a retired accountant who diligently saved throughout his career. His financial planning allowed him to face unexpected health expenses without dipping into his retirement fund, while still pursuing hobbies and travel that brought him joy. Mr. Roberts' story is a reminder that saving for the future isn't just about building wealth. It's about ensuring that we have the resources to handle life's surprises comfortably without sacrificing our quality of life or becoming financially dependent on others. Having a solid financial foundation is essential, particularly for handling potential healthcare needs. Medical expenses often increase as we age, with costs associated with treatments, medications, or in some cases, assisted care. With adequate savings, we can address these needs promptly, preserving our health and peace of mind. Financial planning for healthcare not only prepares us for the unexpected, but also encourages us to take preventive measures such as regular checkups, which can help us maintain well-being over the long term. Moreover, financial independence allows us to maintain our dignity. Many retirees worry about becoming a burden on their loved ones, but thoughtful financial planning alleviates this concern. When we're financially secure, we're able to focus our relationships on shared experiences and meaningful connections rather than on financial support. This sense of autonomy enriches both our own lives and the lives of our family members, enabling us to preserve our independence and sense of self-worth. Saving for retirement doesn't require grand measures. Even small steps taken consistently over time can lead to significant stability. Creating a budget, minimizing unnecessary expenses, and setting aside funds regularly all contribute to long-term financial health. For those who may need guidance, consulting a financial advisor can provide a structured approach that aligns with individual goals, ensuring that we're prepared for both expected and unforeseen expenses. In addition to practical security, saving for the future allows us to enjoy life's simple pleasures. Having a financial cushion means we can treat ourselves to outings, hobbies, and experiences that bring us joy. Whether it's a dinner with friends, a weekend getaway, or a new creative pursuit, these moments enrich our lives and make retirement feel like the vibrant and rewarding chapter it should be. Ultimately, saving for future security and peace is an act of self-respect and foresight. By taking proactive steps toward financial stability, we set ourselves up to face retirement with confidence and joy. With a secure financial foundation, we're free to live fully, embracing life's possibilities without the shadow of financial worry. It's an investment in our own happiness, granting us the freedom to shape our golden years with choice, dignity, and peace. Selective socializing for meaningful connections. As we transition into retirement, social connections take on a new dimension. Friendships and family interactions enrich our lives and support our emotional health, but the quality of these connections often becomes more important than the quantity. Selective socializing, choosing relationships that genuinely uplift, support, and bring joy, helps us build a social circle that contributes positively to our well-being, without the fatigue of superficial or emotionally draining relationships. Consider Ms. Laura, a retired nurse who initially filled her schedule with social gatherings, hoping to avoid loneliness and stay active. However, she quickly realized that many of these interactions left her feeling tired rather than fulfilled. She decided to focus on a smaller circle of friends who shared her values, interests, and outlook on life. By investing in these meaningful connections, Laura found herself more energized, emotionally balanced, and genuinely happier. Her experience is a reminder that quality connections often offer more fulfillment than a calendar packed with endless social obligations. Selective socializing isn't about isolation, it's about making mindful choices. Social interactions are most beneficial when they align with our values, interests, and emotional needs. Close connections with people who understand and support us foster a sense of belonging, purpose, and emotional resilience. Engaging with those who bring joy and positivity can improve mental health, reduce stress, and even strengthen cognitive health as we age. Practically, selective socializing means discerning which interactions are enriching and which may drain energy or create unnecessary stress. Declining invitations to gatherings where we don't feel fully comfortable is an act of self-care. Rather than saying yes to every event, we can prioritize time with individuals who bring positivity and encourage our personal growth. Saying no doesn't mean closing doors. It's about honoring our time and emotional resources, creating space for genuine, uplifting connections. Social interactions also offer health benefits beyond emotional well-being. Studies show that meaningful relationships contribute to lower rates of depression, better cognitive function, and a stronger immune system. Friendships based on mutual respect, shared interests, and positive reinforcement help reduce the feelings of loneliness or isolation that can sometimes accompany retirement. Choosing to spend time with people who truly value and understand us enhances mental clarity, provides emotional support, and creates a sense of belonging that is essential for a happy, balanced life. Mr. Carl, a retiree with a passion for gardening, found companionship in a local gardening club. These friendships enriched his retirement experience, providing him with a sense of purpose and a community of like-minded individuals who share his enthusiasm. By seeking out connections that align with his interests, Carl found a group of friends who celebrate his passions, giving him both joy and emotional fulfillment. Ultimately, selective socializing for meaningful connections empowers us to lead a life of depth, authenticity, and positivity. By focusing on relationships that uplift and inspire, we ensure that our social interactions enhance our overall quality of life. This thoughtful approach enables us to embrace our golden years surrounded by genuine companionship, shared laughter, and the comfort of true connection. Be kind but firm, learning to set healthy boundaries. In our later years, kindness often becomes second nature. We want to help others, support friends and family, and contribute positively to our communities. However, being overly accommodating can sometimes lead us to overextend ourselves, resulting in stress and exhaustion. Learning to set healthy boundaries, where we are kind yet firm, ensures that we can offer support to others without compromising our own well-being. Take the example of Mr. John, a retired teacher who loved helping neighbours, friends and family. His door was always open, and he seldom said no to a favour. However, over time, the demands on his time and energy became overwhelming, and he found himself unable to enjoy his own pursuits. After realising the need for balance, John began practising saying no gently when requests conflicted with his own priorities. This shift allowed him to offer genuine help on his own terms, preserving his health and happiness. Setting boundaries doesn't mean being unkind or withdrawing from others. Rather, it's about respecting our own time and energy so we can give freely without feeling depleted. Establishing boundaries helps us define where our generosity ends and where our self-care begins. For example, offering help when we genuinely feel up to it rather than out of obligation allows us to be present and engaged, benefiting both ourselves and those we assist. Being kind but firm is about communicating our boundaries respectfully. If a friend or family member asks for help that would be too demanding, we can respond with empathy while also honouring our limits. For instance, instead of saying, "I'm too busy," we could say, "I'd love to help another time, but I need to take care of some personal things right now." This approach shows respect for the relationship while establishing our boundaries in a way that is considerate and clear. Healthy boundaries also protect us from the emotional strain of overcommitment. When we take on too much, we risk burnout, which can impact both physical and mental health. By setting boundaries, we create space for relaxation, self-reflection, and activities that bring us joy. Maintaining a balance of giving and self-care allows us to engage in relationships without feeling drained, preserving both our health and our positive outlook. The ability to be both kind and firm teaches others to respect our boundaries as well. When people see that we value our own well-being, they're more likely to approach us with respect and consideration. Boundaries are a form of self-respect, sending a clear message that our time and energy are valuable. This self-respect, in turn, enhances our relationships, as others learn to appreciate our generosity without expecting endless availability. Ultimately, setting healthy boundaries allows us to live with intention and authenticity. By being kind yet firm, we can maintain the joy of giving while ensuring our own well-being. This balanced approach not only enriches our lives, but also sets a positive example, showing that kindness doesn't require self-sacrifice. It simply requires thoughtfulness and a gentle commitment to preserving our own peace. Cautious optimism in relationships. In our later years, relationships can be a profound source of joy, support, and connection. However, with the warmth that relationships bring, it's wise to approach them with a sense of cautious optimism. This balanced perspective allows us to enjoy our connections without risking unnecessary disappointment or emotional strain. Practicing cautious optimism helps us maintain healthy boundaries, trust where it is deserved, and appreciate people for who they truly are. Consider Mrs. Helen, a retired nurse who always believed in seeing the best in others. She often went out of her way to help friends and family members, assuming they would reciprocate her kindness. However, over time, she found herself feeling drained and sometimes taken for granted by people who didn't share the same level of commitment. After some reflection, Helen realized that while positivity in relationships is valuable, approaching connections with a bit more discernment would prevent future disappointment and allow her to protect her well-being. Cautious optimism in relationships doesn't mean distrust. Rather, it's about managing expectations realistically. A positive outlook can make us more open to connection, but balancing it with an awareness of others' actions and patterns helps us make better choices about who we invest in deeply. This perspective allows us to appreciate the good in others while also accepting that not everyone may have the same intentions or capacity for kindness. One way to practice cautious optimism is to focus on observing actions rather than relying solely on words. People's behavior over time is often a reliable indicator of their true intentions and character. If a friend consistently shows up, listens and supports us, that's a relationship worth nurturing. On the other hand, if someone's actions don't align with their words, it may be wise to adjust our expectations. This observation-based approach allows us to place trust where it's earned, building connections rooted in mutual respect and understanding. Another important aspect of cautious optimism is understanding and accepting the strengths and limitations of others. Relationships, especially with family and close friends, can be complex. Recognizing that each person brings their own experiences, values and challenges can help us avoid misunderstandings and resentment. By respecting others for who they are, rather than who we wish them to be, we create space for healthier, more authentic connections. Practicing cautious optimism empowers us to maintain relationships with kindness and compassion while preserving our emotional health. This approach allows us to enjoy the companionship of friends, family, and new acquaintances without the risk of overextending ourselves. When we engage with others from a place of balanced optimism, we remain open to positive experiences while reducing the chances of feeling let down. Ultimately, cautious optimism in relationships is an act of self-care. It allows us to engage fully and openly with the people around us, cherishing the connections that truly bring joy while protecting ourselves from unnecessary stress. In our golden years, this balance enhances our relationships, helping us enjoy deeper, more fulfilling connections that nourish and sustain us, bringing a lasting sense of peace and contentment. Family bonds, prioritizing without overdependence. Family bonds are a source of love, support, and continuity throughout our lives, especially in retirement. However, as we grow older, it's important to balance our dedication to family with maintaining our own independence. Prioritizing family relationships while avoiding overdependence fosters mutual respect, allowing each person to grow and flourish without feeling burdened or restricted. Take the example of Mr. Harris, a retired father and grandfather who always placed his family at the center of his world. He was readily available for advice, financial help, and even daily check-ins. Over time, however, he noticed that his intense involvement sometimes created unintentional pressure on his children, who felt a responsibility to meet his expectations and rely on him. Recognizing this, Mr. Harris adjusted his approach, choosing to be supportive from a healthy distance. This shift allowed his children to navigate their own challenges and strengthened family bonds by fostering respect and independence. Striking a balance between family involvement and personal independence benefits both parties. It allows family members to feel trusted and capable, while also freeing us to focus on our own passions, hobbies, and interests. By respecting each other's boundaries, we nurture relationships that are rooted in love rather than obligation. This balance prevents us from becoming overly dependent on family for companionship, purpose, or fulfillment, ensuring that our interactions are enriching and not burdensome. Avoiding overdependence also helps us cultivate self-reliance and resilience. Retirement can be an ideal time to explore interests outside of family, whether it's engaging in community activities, joining a club, or dedicating time to a personal hobby. These activities add meaning to our lives and help us build a support network that extends beyond family, creating a sense of autonomy that's valuable at any age. Pursuing these interests brings a renewed sense of purpose, which we can bring into our family interactions, making them more fulfilling. Additionally, family members, whether they're adult children, grandchildren, or siblings, may have their own responsibilities and time constraints. When we create space for them to manage their own lives, we foster an atmosphere of mutual respect. They can feel confident and self-sufficient, knowing they're trusted to handle their own challenges. This freedom allows everyone to enjoy time together without the pressure of unmet expectations or dependency. Setting healthy boundaries within family relationships allows us to enjoy deeper, more meaningful connections. By shifting the focus from constant involvement to supportive presence, we show that family is a priority without overwhelming each other. For example, offering advice only when asked or being available during agreed-upon times demonstrates respect for both ourselves and our loved ones, creating a balance that sustains and enhances family harmony. Ultimately, prioritizing family bonds without overdependence is a way to nurture relationships based on love, respect, and freedom. This approach allows each family member to thrive in their own journey while preserving the closeness and joy of family connection. It enables us to enjoy retirement as a time of personal growth, connection, and fulfillment, knowing that our family relationships are founded on mutual appreciation and support. Family harmony, the power of patience and understanding. In retirement, family harmony can be one of the most rewarding aspects of life, providing a foundation of love, support, and connection. However, achieving and maintaining this harmony often requires patience and understanding, as family dynamics continue to evolve over time. Practicing these qualities in our family relationships can help us avoid misunderstandings, strengthen bonds, and create a peaceful environment that everyone enjoys. Consider Mrs. Elaine, a grandmother who values family unity above all else. Initially, she found it challenging when her children and grandchildren expressed different views or pursued lifestyles that didn't align with her own. But over time, Elaine realized that responding with patience and understanding allowed her to connect more deeply with each family member. By choosing to listen rather than judge, she discovered new perspectives and formed a stronger bond with her loved ones, making family gatherings more enjoyable for everyone. Patience in family interactions means giving each member the space to express themselves without rushing to offer advice or judgment. It involves letting go of expectations that family members will always think or act as we do. When we approach conversations with an open mind, we foster a sense of respect that makes family members feel valued and heard. This sense of understanding helps avoid conflicts and nurtures trust, making family interactions more positive and fulfilling. Understanding, in turn, is about recognizing that each family member has their own journey, challenges, and unique qualities. By accepting loved ones as they are, rather than trying to change them, we cultivate a relationship based on unconditional love. Whether it's a grandchild navigating school pressures or an adult child balancing career and parenting, offering empathy and a listening ear often means more than providing solutions. This approach strengthens bonds and promotes a family environment where everyone feels safe to be themselves. Boundaries also play a role in maintaining family harmony. While closeness is essential, respecting each other's need for personal space prevents unnecessary tension and allows relationships to flourish. For example, rather than expecting constant visits or communication, we can express appreciation for the time spent together, letting family members know they're valued without imposing demands. This respect for boundaries fosters a balanced, healthy dynamic that enhances family closeness while respecting individual lives. Moreover, practicing patience and understanding sets a positive example for younger generations. When they see these qualities modeled, they learn to approach their own relationships with respect and empathy, creating a legacy of kindness that extends beyond the immediate family. By embodying these qualities, we show that family harmony is a shared responsibility that grows stronger with mutual appreciation and compassion. Ultimately, the power of patience and understanding lies in its ability to deepen our family connections, creating a space where love and respect thrive. These qualities allow us to experience the warmth and support of family while enjoying a peaceful, fulfilling retirement. In embracing patience and understanding, we nurture a family atmosphere that is a source of joy, unity, and lasting harmony for everyone involved. Avoiding neglect of self-care and personal enjoyment. As we age, prioritizing self-care and personal enjoyment becomes more important than ever. Yet, many people over 70 find themselves focused solely on family responsibilities or community obligations, often neglecting their own needs and desires. While caring for others brings fulfillment, dedicating time to self-care and personal interests is essential to maintaining health, happiness, and longevity. Mr. Gerald, a retired business owner, found himself spending his early retirement years helping his family and managing small community projects. While these activities kept him busy, he began to feel a lingering sense of burnout. Recognizing that he had neglected his own needs, Gerald decided to take up painting, a hobby he had enjoyed in his youth. This shift brought newfound energy and joy, reminding him of the importance of personal enjoyment and the impact it has on overall well-being. Self-care isn't a luxury, it's a necessity, especially as we grow older. Engaging in activities that nourish us physically, emotionally, and mentally helps prevent burnout and supports long-term health. Simple practices like walking, practicing mindfulness, or spending time in nature can rejuvenate the body and mind. Ensuring we get adequate rest, balanced nutrition, and regular medical checkups are also essential aspects of self-care that safeguard our health. Beyond basic self-care, personal enjoyment adds vibrancy to daily life. Retirement offers a unique opportunity to pursue hobbies and interests that might have been set aside earlier in life. Whether it's gardening, reading, traveling, or learning a new skill, dedicating time to activities we love enriches our lives and brings a sense of purpose and joy. These moments of enjoyment provide mental stimulation, encourage creativity, and help us cultivate a positive outlook that is essential for aging gracefully. Practicing self-care also enhances our relationships. When we feel fulfilled and balanced, we can show up for others with genuine enthusiasm and energy. Neglecting our own needs, however, often leads to feelings of frustration or depletion, which can affect our ability to engage meaningfully with friends and family. By taking care of ourselves first, we ensure that we have the emotional resilience and physical stamina to be fully present with loved ones. Personal enjoyment and self-care also play a significant role in mental well-being. Pursuing activities that spark joy and excitement reduces stress, boosts mood, and wards off feelings of loneliness or isolation. For example, engaging in creative pursuits or social hobbies can help maintain cognitive health, fostering a sense of connection and purpose. This balanced approach to self-care and enjoyment allows us to remain mentally sharp, emotionally fulfilled, and physically active, creating a holistic foundation for longevity. Crafting your golden years with care. Our later years hold immense potential for peace, joy, and fulfillment. By thoughtfully letting go of habits that no longer serve us and embracing choices that nurture health, happiness, and connection, we can shape this stage of life into one of richness and meaning. Each habit we release, from excessive worry to neglecting self-care, opens the door to a life marked by vitality and purpose. Living well after 70 is about more than adding years. It's about making those years truly count. By focusing on health, cultivating supportive relationships, and making room for our own joy, we create a foundation for a fulfilling retirement. The journey through these golden years can be a time of exploration, growth, and discovery if we approach it with intention and care. Thank you for joining us on this journey of self-discovery and mindful living. If you found these insights helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more guidance on living a joyful, resilient life. Embrace this chapter with confidence, knowing that each thoughtful choice contributes to a future filled with energy, peace, and enduring happiness. In essence, avoiding neglect of self-care and personal enjoyment is a way of honoring our own journey. Embracing our interests, setting aside time for relaxation, and indulging in the things we love is a gift we give to ourselves in this stage of life. By making self-care and enjoyment a priority, we transform our later years into a time of richness, energy, and fulfillment, ensuring that we age with grace, vitality, and a sense of purpose.